Good morning and welcome to Friday. For those of you in isolation or having to work from home, perhaps you don't get that Friday feeling anymore. I can tell you this morning I've got that Friday feeling and it is good. Why? Because it's 48 hours of unburdening from work when I don't have to worry about work or think about work, hopefully, but can actually spend time at home relaxing. But sometimes we still want to carry those burdens around. And I know some people are workaholics and they find it difficult to put their work down on a Friday and just pick it up again on a Monday. And Jesus gave us this instruction. He said, "Come to me, all who are weary and heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." Now, you might have heard that 1,000 times before. I certainly have, even hearing myself preach it. But what I want to say to you this morning is sometimes we don't lay everything down at Jesus' feet. We choose to still hold on to stuff. We think that we need to be burdened and that only we can resolve those things. And actually, we need to trust God enough to let go of them. You know, this morning I could hear David, as I heard David wake up, I can hear him stomping around behind me right now. He woke up and he was singing when he first woke up. Now, obviously doesn't wake up like dad, he wakes up like mum. Why? Because what was on David's mind? What time do we go to sandpit? Where are my dinosaurs? And what are we having for breakfast? Why? Because he trusts us with everything else. David isn't burdened about what am I going to do in my career? What will I do when I'm 21? Will I go to university? What will I study at college? He's 3 years old. He's our child. He trusts and believes that everything is going to be fine. And as children of God, we should be like that as well. Unburden ourselves. Unburden ourselves of all of our cares and worries. Jesus said, "Come to me, those who are tired, those who are overburdened." Why? Because we try to take on the weight of the world, literally. Try to find responsibility, and we seem to lay one thing down and try to pick up something else to replace it. Not content with having unburdened ourselves of one thing, we try to find something else to pick up. Jesus told us, "Come to me, all who are tired and overburdened." And he says, "Take my yoke upon you." Take my yoke upon you. Do you know, if we're going to take his yoke upon us, we've got to take off the one that we're trying to fit. That we've got to take off the one that burdens us. Jesus says, "My yoke is easy, my burden is light." Why? Because he placed his complete trust in the Father in heaven, that our Father in heaven is good, that he will provide everything that we need, and that we don't need to worry. Jesus said, "Why do you worry about your life? Why do you worry about what you'll eat, what you'll drink? Why are you so anxious?" Trust in our Father who knows what we need before we even ask. I want to wake up singing, don't you? So we need to learn to unburden ourselves. Come to Jesus. We need to learn from him, take his yoke upon us. And he promises we come to him, we unburden ourselves, and he will give us rest. Not just rest on a Saturday and a Sunday after we feel that we've done our work for the week, but a continual rest, knowing that God is good and that he wants the best for us. Jesus said, if anybody wants to follow after me, he needs to pick up his cross and follow me. To do that first, we've got to lay down a load of stuff and unburden ourselves of our cares and our worries of the world, come to God in prayer and trust that he will deal with them. He has all authority in heaven and earth to be able to do those things that we worry about. I want to encourage you. Tomorrow morning, wake up singing, knowing that God is good, that he loves you, and that he'll provide all that you need. I hope that you have a wonderful day. It truly is Friday. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. God bless.